Peace, family. This is to me at least, this is a pretty serious topic. You know what I mean? Before I get into this, please be sure to like the video, leave a comment, turn on the subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications. Let me do that again. Like the video. I'm trying not to laugh, but you know what I mean? Because this is a real serious topic for me. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications. I am Brother DSP, your friendly neighborhood media personality. Follow me on Instagram. That's at THABLASTPODCAST, The Blast Podcast. And I want to say thank you for tapping into this one here. It's pretty serious. So I want to start this topic off by saying you're probably you're listening to a huge Jay-Z fan when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? And some of his business moves. Not all of them, some. But that's neither here. Well, no, it's kind of here. It's not kind of here. We are here. So I wanted to say, yes, musically, I'm a fan, but it doesn't mean that because I'm a fan of you musically doesn't mean I can't critique what you're doing. Because on my podcast, I believe it was late 2019. No, actually, I believe it was last year. Last year, I believe. I had mentioned I wanted to, not on my podcast, I'm sorry, it was on my IG page. I had mentioned how I wanted to talk about Jay-Z's move with the NFL. Because, I mean, from the gate, it looked nasty. But, of course, me being Mr. I want to be objective, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what this is about. Let me see where they going with this. Let me see what's popping. I remember reading the particulars behind, I think, what was it called? Initiate Change. Have we seen that again lately? I don't know if we've seen that again. You know, I don't really watch sports like that. I haven't watched the NFL in years. I don't know. I know there was something in an outreach program that the NFL had to, you know, 1, virtue signal, 2, damage control. And the whole Initiate Change was supposed to be, I guess, quote unquote, consulted by Jay-Z himself. And, you know, there's going to be money distributed to different organizations that's going to be about change and all that good stuff. Right? Sounded good, but to me, someone that can read between the lines, I was completely disgusted with it. And the thing that's great about this post or this actual video is that I can actually voice it. Because then I was completely disgusted with it. Completely disgusted with the entire move. Because once I read the language behind the whole deal, I was like, nah, this is not it. But I'm not gonna come out and shoot myself in the foot yet. Because what if they come out here and start shelling the money because they got it? But I'm like, you know what? Let me play the long game and let me see what they really about. Let me see if they actually care. But in my mind, I knew they didn't care. Like, you have to understand how racist, I'm going to use racist, how racist the ownership culture in the NFL is. It's to the point where they want to know every minute detail in the players that they're investing in. Every minute detail. Think about that. I believe other sports are like that, but the NFL is the it's like the main event right next to baseball. right next to baseball. There's a reason why they talk about basketball every year, because people don't really love basketball the same way they love football or baseball. Yes, we love basketball. When I say we, I speak of the people of my culture. We love basketball. Yes, basketball is a worldwide sport. So is soccer, but does that mean we love soccer as much as we say someone in England does, or not the people in England do? I guarantee you we don't. I guarantee you we don't. But I know we love basketball probably more than the people of England do. Get my drift? But I'm getting off topic. My bad. I'm getting off topic. So, the reason why I brought up the whole minute detail thing, because I wanted to point out the racism that's deeply ingratiated in the ownership culture. Look how they treated Kaepernick. I mean, granted, Kaepernick's motivation, I found out, was very clouded. So that's another probably conversation I'll probably have down the line. But they were literally trying to blackball him because of what he was fighting for, or quote unquote going protesting for. And that's nasty. That is extremely nasty. So that's why you saw the knee-jerk reaction they did. That's why you saw the manipulation of the narrative of, oh, him kneeling is actually disrespecting the flag. But I want you guys to Google somebody for me. Google Pat Tillman, Tillman, and look at what he did during the national anthem. Right? And then once you see that, I want you to tell me what's the difference between him and Kaepernick, and why the narrative was manipulated for him, for Kaepernick, and not Pat Tillman. R.I.P. Pat Tillman. R.I.P. Pat Tillman. Never disrespect to Pat Tillman. I'm just trying to point out the stupidity and the how gullible some people are when it comes to a narrative, in particular situations like that. But now back to the subject at hand, Jay-Z, the Rock Nation, and the NFL deal. Initiate Change is talking about they're going to give money, millions of dollars. Well, they actually didn't give they didn't give an amount. They just said money, currency. That's the type of language they didn't ever put a number on it. They never put a number on it. They always mention money, but they didn't ever say whether it would be thousands, millions, billions, right? So things move on down the line. We're seeing some crazy shit happening. We're hearing only a couple $100,000 was brought up, and I'm like, wait a minute, I thought the NFL owners were involved. Some players were involved. Where did all that money go? You're telling me only 300,000 made it out of that situation? Okay, fine, cool. And I need every one of y'all to fact check everything that I'm saying. I need y'all to do that. I don't need y'all to believe me. I need y'all to Google it. I need y'all to try and find the amount. And I believe it was around $300,000 to $350,000 that was divvied out to several organizations. And one of the organizations, I believe, was a conservative. She was one of those white women that thought, hey, if you cut your dreads, young blackie, you can get any job that you want. Oh, man, did they regret that? The damage control they did for that. Man, listen, they did their little damage control and swept it right under the rug. Unfortunately, a brother like me does not forget shit like that, because I post shit on my page to inform people, and also to always go back and be like, oh shit, remember this? You know what I mean? Keeps my content fresh. Like this right here. No one's really talking about the Rock Nation NFL deal. Not yet, at least. I'm not saying I'm a trendsetter or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, not so many people are talking about that. But some of y'all are probably wondering, like, yo, what triggered this, though? What triggered you to talk about this, DSP? Like, for real, like, all of a sudden you just felt like talking shit about the NFL, the Rock Nation, Jay-Z deal? No. You want to know what triggered this? I seen some crazy shit the other day about the NFL, right? The Denver Broncos will be selling the team in 2022. That's right. The Denver Broncos will be selling the team in 2022. I believe right now, Jeff Bezos, the Amazon man himself, Amazon.com man himself, and Jay-Z are currently bidders or up for bidding on the Denver Broncos. So, when I seen that, I was like, oh, wait a minute there, pal. Wait a minute there, pal. Was that your end? Was that why you were so willing to take the heat off of Roger Goodell and have everyone shit on you until you dropped a song or something? Jay-Z, you sly motherfucker, you. You sly motherfucker, you, Jay-Z. Mr. Sean Carter, you are one sly motherfucker. This man is clearly about to get the Denver Broncos, bro. Come on, man. Like, he got in good with Roger Goodell, son. Think about it. You know how much heat Roger Goodell was taking in? Think about it. No, like, really, really think about it. Think about the climate of what was going on last year. Think about that climate. And think about all the narrative manipulation that was going on about, oh, if you kneel, you're disrespecting the flag and this, that, and the third, you better stand. And you know what I mean? The narrative was getting nasty. It was getting blown out of proportion. And this was all over the NFL trying to blackball one player. And then here comes Super Jay-Z, super nigga, comes through. Hey, brother. Hey, Roger. I could come take that heat off of you. You know what I mean? I could put some halftime shows together for you. Don't forget that was part of the Rock Nation deal. I could put some halftime shows together for you. You can pay me for that. We can do the virtue signal and I can take care of that for you. Just make sure my face is up there. Come on, man. I'm not talking my shit. Google Denver Broncos 2022 sale. And see who's up there. See the faces that's up there. And tell me you don't see Sean Carter. Just tell me that. I'm not even going to do the Google up here. I want you to do it yourself. Because, I mean, I could do the whole screen record and look, this is what. No, I want you to do it. That's your call to action. All right? Thank y'all for listening. Man, truly appreciate y'all. I mean, I may be talking about this again once I find out more information. But, like, it's really, really fucking nasty how people are just coming to our culture and profiteering off our pain. And it's even nastier when it's people that came from the struggle. Know what I mean? It's even nastier. And you heard what I said earlier in the video. I said, look, I am probably one of his biggest fans when it comes to his music. And some of his business moves. And this business move here, I am not a fan of at all. Jay-Z, I know you're going to do what you have to do. You got a lifestyle to uphold. You got a wife to make sure you please. Make sure she's good. Make sure she's safe. You got children that you got to make sure that they have something to fall on. And they have their children in the future. And you know, generational wealth. I understand that, but make sure you understand how karma works. Whether you believe it or not, it's coming back. It is coming back, brother. I'm just going to end it with that, man. Please be sure to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell if you haven't already so you can find out when that new content is being uploaded. For real, I truly appreciate y'all for listening to this, because I had to get this off my chest. I was holding this back for like a while. You know what I mean? And then seeing that the Denver Broncos was up for sale, it just triggered my thought like, that's what you doing, Jay. You ain't slick, boy. You are not slick. That shit is nasty. Once again, follow me on Instagram. That's at THABLASTPODCAST, the Blast Podcast. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.